So I'm Pat Lunemann, the third generation half owner of Twin Eagle Dairy from Clarissa, Minnesota.
And I'm Jody Lunemann, his wife of 42 years, and have been here all of those years. When I found out from Pat that we were going to be the award recipients, I was very happy. I was very proud. He's worked really hard and put in a lot of time and effort over all these years. It's very deserving for you.
For us.
For us. Yes.
In 1983, Jody and I officially took over the dairy herd. For the first number of years, we had a 50-stall tie stall and stanchion barn.
We both could see long term that something had to change. Time is an element. You're milking, and he was the main milker, so he was milking a certain time in the morning and a certain time in the evening, and that cut into what family time there was.
We got what's called Twin Eagle Dairy, built in 1996, a freestall barn with a parlor, and that was quite the experience getting the dairy up and running on a brand new site. But since then we've just been evolving and growing through the years, and to the point today where we're more in the 800 to 900 cow category.
So I've taught all the time. Yeah, I had 1 year off until I retired in 2015.
Even though we're not working side by side, Jody and I are really full partners in the scheme of things. My assistant manager, Beth, that's been with us for over 30 years. She lives 42 miles away, but she makes the commute to be part of our team.
I had it in my heart that I always wanted to be around animals, and so after high school I got into dairy farming and milking. Providentially, I found a job, here with Pat milking and Jody with milking in the barn. No, at that point I never ever thought that I would be here, decades later and enjoying it and loving it.
And we've got Cesar, the herdsman, who's been with us 18 years, and he pretty much runs the cow part of the operation.
I like the cows. Yeah, I like the bus. The bus is pretty good.
And then we have Javier and Marina in the calf barn, and they do a fantastic job of raising calves, and have been a tremendous asset over the years. And on their own, they've been Todd County Family Farm of the Year for their own family, and then they bring those strengths to us at Twin Eagle Dairy.
When coming here, I see the good dairy farm, and my boss is really, really nice, So, and I like the job, and I'm stay here.
And we have others as well. I mean, we've had one of our longest term employees, who's Ray, that we haven't talked about yet today, with us for 24 years. He fed cows here for almost 20 years.
Probably when we've been married about a year, I suppose. Following summer, I think we went to a young farmer thing in Land O'Lakes. Wasn't that just a year after, I think? It recharged him. I could see that.
At the age of 28, I was elected to the Land O'Lakes corporate board. I got off the Land O'Lakes board, came home. That's when we expanded the dairy, built a new freestall barn and parlor. And then a few years later, I was elected to the Minnesota Milk Board. I spent 18 years as a director at Minnesota Milk, and I was president for 9. For a few years, I was also involved in AURI, not on their main board, but on a side board. And then after I was done with that, then I was elected to the Minnesota Agri-Growth Board. I'm in my 20th year on the Agri-Growth Board, longest serving board member at this point. One of the last things that I've been involved in was being appointed to the Governor's Climate Change Advisory Council, and that's allowed me to work side by side with people in the Governor's administration on talking about and trying to solve climate change. I'm happy to serve. I believe service to community, whether it's here locally, in town, or at a state or a national level, I believe it's important that people get involved
I may look in the picture over there. I picture right now, wow. I started the cows, I mean here in 2006, it's 400. Right now, it's 820. You see, it's a lot of different. But it's for the business for every people, not only for the me, the boss, it's for every people.
They put a lot of hard work into this business. They're a good family, compassionate, caring people, good people to work for, and they're good operators and have contributed a lot to our dairy industry.
It does mean something, and I'm very proud of what we've done, and to be recognized that, again, as I said, by our peers, really touches me deep within, touches my heart, and I'm thankful for the award.